Yo, so this morning my friend DMs me that Landslide is apparently selling people Deepwoken builds for $30. But all they're doing is telling you what you should put your stat investment points into. Now, before you go waste your money to pay somebody to tell you what to go in Deepwoken, let me give you some reasons on why you shouldn't, okay? So Landslide advertises themselves to be the best guild right now in Deepwoken, and that's why you should copy their builds. Realize that these people can go on any build right now and beat y'all. Like, the builds they're making statistically might not even be the best thing possible, but just because they're whooping people on it, they're just gonna give you the build that they're whooping people on. And even if that isn't the case, everybody's playstyle is different, okay? Only you, yes, you can make the best build for yourself, okay? For example, there's a lot of people out there that love running Ghost on Deepwoken. My last build video, I don't have Ghost. You can still take inspiration from my build and try to fit Ghost in, but for me personally, I've never liked running Ghost, okay? I'm good with just rolling and holding F or just rolling and tap dancing afterwards. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like builds don't matter in Deepwoken, because they do, but it doesn't come to like an extreme extent to where making builds are hard, okay? Builds matter, but they're not hard to make. You shouldn't be spending any type of money trying to ask people what builds to make in Deepwoken, because it's really not that complex, okay? I'm here to tell y'all how to make good builds, a solid foundation before you try to spend any money. I'm pretty sure that's what most of the people are here for anyways, because I know damn well y'all not spending any type of money for some builds, right? I hope not. I do realize there's a lot of new players coming into Deepwoken and the builds can get a little too crazy at times. I'm just going to be here to show you the simple things that you can do to make the best build for yourself. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go into the Deepwoken build creator. It's a website. I'll have the link in the description down below. This is where everybody makes the most try-hard build ever in Deepwoken. I want to go over the stats real quick and what they do so you have a good understanding of what you want to do, okay? So your strength. Every time you increase your strength, you get a little bit of penetration. Your fortitude, every 2 fortitude gives you, I believe, 1 health point. Your agility, your overall agility just increases how far you can actually climb up stuff. Your intelligence will increase your ether, and charisma increases a bit of ether too. Willpower increases your sanity. So if you have more willpower, you just survive in the depths way longer before you start scratching yourself. With that out of the way, in terms of PvP, the only stat you want to get the highest, if you can. Now, this is just a last resort thing when you already have your build finished and you have extra points left. What you want to do is actually put those extra points into fortitude. So let's say your build is completed and you have like 10 more points left. You want to put the rest into fortitude, okay? And what that will do is just give you extra health. I mean, you obviously want extra health because you will survive longer, even if it is like a 5 extra health. That's still 5 extra health. I think it's the best stat when it comes to your base overall stats, okay? Now, for your weapon stat, you want to try to get it to 100, but if you can't fit 100 into your build, then you want to just go up to however much your desired weapon is required. So, for example, the Shattered Katana is 90 medium. So, if you can only make the build fit 90 medium weapon into it, then just stick to 90, okay? Going up to 100 won't be the end of the world. Now, for your attunements, okay? If you're going a weapon, you want to just only invest 80 points into your attunement. 80 points will give you level 5 mantras. If you go over 80, your mantras are going to do a bit more damage, but it's not going to be that much. Trust me. I've seen the damage values before in the testing server. You're better off just sticking to 80 with level 5 mantras. The only time you would ever go 100 into an attunement is if you're running a hero blade build, because obviously the hero blade scales off of whatever element that you're running. Now, the beauty of this build creator is you can just like mess around with the stat points and see what kind of talents you can get, because there are some secret talents. Like there's one at 100 frost draw, I believe. So if we go 100 frost draw, we go to talents here, you get unyielding frost, okay? This talent is trash though. If you want to know why it's trash, just watch Punchy's video on it. I only bring this up because, you know, there could be some talents I'm missing out on, or you could be missing out on if you never went 100 into the attunement that you were trying to go. And then maybe there's some secret talents that, you know, that I didn't know about, you didn't know about, you learned something new, and then you know, test it out, see if you like it. So just know that you can mess around with these stats right here, and you can click talents to see the requirements and stuff for those talents. Now, as far as these go, okay, you want to usually go 4 vitality, 4 erudition, and then 4 proficiency. That's usually what people go. If you like using mantras more, then you just go 4 song chant, okay? What I like doing, though, is if I'm shadow, I'm just going to go 0 erudition, 6 vitality, and 6 song chant. Shadow already steals ether, and this right here, this loadout's really nice if your mantras aren't taking much ether anyways and you just want to do extra damage. I like this loadout right here. Now for most builds though, I love 6 vitality, 6 erudition. You're gonna see me rock this with most builds, okay? My last build had it. Now obviously if you are going silent heart, you want to go 6 vitality, 6 proficiency, duh, you know? So just go ahead and do that if you ever plan to make a silent heart build. But anyways, for most builds though, I love 6 vitality, 6 erudition, okay? You're gonna see me rock this on a lot of builds. If you don't know what to go and you want to play it safe, just go 6 vitality, 6 erudition. All right, moving on to your core stats. If you're looking to invest into strength, 40 strength is really nice, okay? This is like a necessity for every build, I feel like, because 40 strength will get you bulldozer, but it will also get you showstopper. Showstopper is one of the best talents in this game right now if you know what you're doing, okay? It's also going to give you the posture talents, which I think are the best talents in the game too. Okay, you get harsh response. You can read that up real quick. Enemies receive less posture back when you're pairing your attacks. And then duelist dance. Pairing an opponent gives you 25% more posture back. And then you also get unwavering resolve. Getting parried punishes your posture 50% less. All these posture talents that stack up for 40 strength is super nice, y'all. Trust me. Now for your fortitude, you always want to go 50 if you can, okay? Because 50 is going to give you to the finish. You take 10% less damage when below 30% health. This really helps a lot, man. But if you can't get 50 fortitude, at least get 40, because exoskeleton's really nice too. You get exoskeleton at 40 fortitude. This is just going to give you extra added on armor for your tankiness. So 50 or 40 is the sweet spot for fortitude. And then for agility, you're either going 25 so that you can get evasive expert and risky moves, or you can get observation and safety dance. So if you didn't know, if we go over here, if you pick up risky moves, you get locked out of observation to safety dance. So this is personal preference, okay? If you read risky moves, when you successfully dodge attack, you'll automatically dodge the next one. If you like risky moves, then pick it up because you're going to need it for ghost anyways. But usually if you're going 25 agility, I like observation safety dance better. And these don't even require 25 agility. You just need 20 agility anyways, as you can see. So you could really get away with 20 agility. I don't think there's any talents, common talents, that are 25 agility. Yeah, so if you're not going the ghost path, just go 20 agility, because I'm looking at these talents right now, and honestly, there's really not any 25 agility talents I want. Like Blade Dancer, it says landing an M1 removes your roll cooldown. I mean, that's cool, but I don't really use it. So unless you feel like you use Blade Dancer, then go ahead and take it. But since you can roll cancel twice as a part of base combat now, I don't see the use of Blade Dancer anymore. So yeah, just go 20 agility if you're not looking to get ghosts, okay? That's your first threshold point, 20 agility, all right? But if you're looking to get ghosts, you want to go 40 agility, and you're going to remove observation safety dance because you need risky moves for ghost, and ghost is 40 agility, as you can see, okay? You can read the ghost talent here. When you dodge, you actually turn invisible. So if somebody tries to punish you after you dodge, you just turn invisible and they can't attack you at all. So yeah, ghost is a strong talent. Like I said, again, I don't like using it, but that does not mean the talent is not strong at all. I just personally don't like using it. It does not fit my play style. All right, so for your intelligence, okay, there's a lot of things you could go here. So what you can do is go 90 intelligence. That's the sweet spot if you're really like trying to go crazy with like a mantra spam build, because what you get is you're going to get neural overload. This is really nice, but you're also going to get, let's see here, all these intelligence talents that you can pick up, but at 90 it gives you, let me see, where is it at? I need to actually put points into my element here, so I'll just put 80 thunder call, whatever. Okay, so at 90 you get more pen, as you can see, gain 5% extra pen and remove the pen cap on your pen. Really nice. Okay, you get, where is it at? You get the one pen talent where the more intelligence you have, the more added pen you get. I need to find it here. Oh, here it is. It's at 80 intelligence, okay? You gain 1% mantra pen for every 10 points of intelligence. It's a no-brainer to grab that. So Yeah, most people aren't looking to make intelligence builds though, unless they're going dead gods. So your next threshold for pen is if you're looking for dead gods. Dead gods will give you anti-heal. So you're going to get 40 intelligence and 65 willpower for all the dead gods. Now this alone will give you all the dead gods. You literally only go this if you're looking to anti-heal people, okay? If you can fit all the dead gods in your build, it's a super nice talent. That's why you would go 40 intelligence, 65 willpower. Now, for your willpower stat, honestly, you are not going willpower unless you're going dead gods. But if you're not going dead gods and you want some willpower into your build, I think the sweet threshold spot would be 40. Okay, 40 willpower, because it's gonna give you exhaustion strike. Exhaustion strike is a really nice mantra. I like it a lot. Even after the nerfs, I still think it's good. The range got nerfed, but the mechanic still stays. But at 40 willpower, it still gives you all the good willpower talents that give you health and stuff. Okay, so you're gonna get, let me go ahead and find them real quick here. You're going to get breathing exercise, which gives you 5 health. Old habits die hard gives you 5 health too. That's already 10 health. You get last resort. Okay, this is a really nice talent. You do more damage when you're low. You'll also get lose your mind too, which is really nice. Super nice. Okay, and if you're gonna get lose your mind, you might as well go up to 80 willpower, because 80 willpower gives you Heretic Sutra, which makes it so that you go insane quicker. And since we're on the topic of Heretic Sutra, if you're actually looking for a sweet spot for willpower, if you have the stat points to actually invest into a lot of willpower, 85 willpower will be the sweet spot for you. At 85 willpower, you're gonna get shared misery, which is really nice. You're gonna make your opponent insane when you're going insane. You're gonna get Heretic Sutra, like I said again. You're also going to get underdog. You deal slightly more damage to those with higher HP than you. Okay, this comes in clutch if you're ever facing some tank lord for some reason. So 85 willpower is the sweet spot if you're looking to invest into a lot of fortitude. Now for charisma, the bare minimum, 25 charisma. Okay, with 25 charisma, you get tough love. You can read it. You deal 10% more damage to people that you charm, and you get charismatic cast. You charm people when you land mantras, and it reduces their damage done to you. So the bare minimum is 25 charisma if you can fit it into your build. The next threshold would be 55 charisma, because you actually go ahead and get dazing finisher. That whole tree gives you nice stuff. Okay, you get chaotic charm. As you can see right here, you can read it. Enemies affected by this charm have their damage increased to anyone but you and deal reduced damage towards you. You get lasting charisma. Enemies charmed by your mantras are charmed longer. And then you obviously get dazing finisher. Whenever you floor somebody, they stay in place. So if you're not running bulldozer at all and you like dazing finisher, this is something that you could try out too. Okay, it all comes down to personal preference, so you just have to try a dazing finisher yourself for a life and see if you like it. That's pretty much it for charisma. And then if you want to go like the extra step, I believe 90 charisma is the next threshold, because you get command live if you want to run like a vow and mastery build. You get these common talents that are nice. Okay, you now slow taunted enemies while you hit them, and you need the taunt mantra for it. Okay, your taunt becomes better, but you also get cult of personality. You gain 3% pen per each person charmed, capping at 15% pen. So if you charm somebody, you get extra pen. Penetration is really good. If you don't know what penetration is, it basically just makes your opponent less tanky. It penetrates through their armor. If they have like 30% physical armor, penetration will make it so that they won't have 30% physical armor anymore. It penetrates through armor, my boy. But you also get unnecessary theatrics too. Okay, on uppercuts and crits, you will charm enemies. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see here. Deal 20% more critical attack damage to charm enemies, but the effect is removed on impact. Okay, you can get that too. Narcissist. Charming an already charmed opponent overcharms you briefly. Guess you really were that great. Okay, I don't know what overcharm does. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but it sounds good. I can't lie to you. That's basically all my knowledge that I know for y'all for a build. The sweet spot for every good talent that you want. There's also a YouTuber that I watched earlier. I watched his YouTube video here where he bought a build from Lancelot and he gives his own opinions. It's a nice video, so go ahead and watch it to see what he thinks. He basically said that these people make good builds, but it's not anything too crazy. He basically says everything I say. Like, making Deepwoken's builds is not that complex, okay? So this is the YouTuber's build of his best version of a Gale Hero Blade. He hits every talent threshold that he can. As you can see, it's a good build. And then the Lancelot dude ends up putting his build, trying to make it better, okay? I'm not gonna say this build is better or worse, because like I said again, depending on your playstyle, you might want the 100 intelligence from this dude so that you can get all the mantra pen in the world and spam your gale breathing moves. But now you miss out on things that this guy has. So we can go over this guy's build real quick. So first thing is first, off the bat, what I noticed is you're not going to get Gale Coil on this build. So if you're going World Without Song on this build, you can't get Gale Coil. And then if we go back trace and look at this guy's build right here, this guy is able to get Dead Gods, as you can see. With this build, you can't get Dead Gods. So if anti-heal is like a big necessity for you, you really want that, bro. You see what I mean? Where it just all comes down to personal preference. Both of these builds are great, but at the end of the day, you have to do your own research. You can't just copy whatever somebody says, okay? Now, he mentions at the end of the video alternatives and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch till the end of this video, but I did see his other video where he puts perfect Deepwoken build guide, and this guy actually does make a good video on this. Okay, he tells you about every talent threshold and the meta talents and stuff like that, understanding the game. Like, go ahead and watch this video. I'm gonna put his link in the description down below this video alone. So if I missed out on anything in the build creator, then this guy can help you. He probably knows way more than me, because I ain't gonna lie, this dude kind of a nerd, bro. You got it, my boy. On me, you got it. You can also join his Discord server too, because apparently he can make your build better. So if you want advice from him and what he can do to make your build better, and you actually like the advice that he gives you, then go ahead and copy it. If you don't, then you just don't. And then you can also just copy stuff like Cladrum. Cladrum is a PvP demon, bro. Vert makes some good builds too. Literally, you can type in top chime builds in Deepwoken and just copy their stats. They might miss out on some stuff. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, okay? I mean, Cladrum's build when he got #1 at one point wasn't even a Shrine of Order build. But spending $5, $10, however much money it is to make the best statistical build in the world isn't going to save you from losing that one fight you lost earlier, buddy, all right? You lost because you suck. All right, no build is gonna save you from that. That's if you did copy a good build, by the way. If you actually have like a terrible garbage build and you lost, I feel bad for you. You need to look up some builds on YouTube, buddy. Do not spend your money trying to pay people $10 for them to tell you what to go in Deepwoken. All right, I'm out, y'all. Hopefully this video did help. Be sure to check out this guy's channel. Like I said, again, he knows what he's talking about. It's free advice that you can get on the internet, bro. Have a great day, y'all.
It is now or never.
Fist of a guy like Rock Lee. Leg weight all can't stop me. Drunken fist at top speed. 8 gates flow get body.